Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to thin some seedlings. Okay, so here we have a tray of Swiss chard. I've got a lot of stuff I gotta thin. More chard down at the bottom. I have a container over here where I'm gonna put my thinnings. So honestly, at this point, these are really all just microgreens. So what you want to go ahead and do, just these closer, yeah, these are ready for transplant. Look at those roots. We just want to go ahead and thin them out, and these are pretty wet. Once I thin these, I'm gonna leave these out in the sun. I didn't check the temperature, but yeah. So let's go ahead and get started on this. All you do is you go in, clip. You want to leave the strongest looking plant. You don't need anything fancy. I'm just using standard small clippers. You can probably use, kitchen shears or just scissors in general, but you don't want to pull out the plant. You want to trim at the soil level. Then that way, what's actually left doesn't have its roots disturbed, and then doesn't go into shock, and it doesn't have tons of issues. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and speed up the rest of this because I don't think you guys want to see everything, but let me go ahead and show you that first row. See, we're down to just the one. These are Swiss chard, so hopefully once I'm done with these, I'm gonna go and put them out in the sun, let them dry out a bit, and hopefully within the next, I'd say, week or so, we'll go ahead and we should see some great growth out of these, because now they're not competing with the other plants. Now it's just the individual ones. Alright guys, that's it. Well, at least on this tray. So we thinned them down. I think we have one per cell. I think we got good. Well, no. I say that we have one missing right there. But overall, I'm very happy. I'm not even sure how old these seeds are. I believe this is a ruby red Swiss chard. Or just red Swiss chard. We're going to go and put it down, and we'll go ahead and do the rest of it. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and go inside. I'm going to go ahead and set it up inside on the table. I've got windows right around the dining room table, and hopefully that'll get us some decent light. But it's a little chilly out here, and I don't want to have to put on a sweater and go through all that. So, we'll go inside. Alright everybody, so I've got it all set up on the kitchen table. I have a kitchen island, which I think is a tiny bit bigger, but there's so much stuff on it, I'm not even going to mess with it. I actually even have one that's on top of the a tray that's on top of the stove. So we're going to leave that alone for now. Got my coffee. Stad puffin. Flip that around. Stad puffin. It's a puffin. We got it in Alaska. I thought it was funny. So here's what we have so far, the Swiss chard. And that tray is actually this one over here, the one on the right. This one is actually a mix of some kind of cabbage. I don't remember if it was kohlrabi or if it was red acre cabbage. They all kind of look similar. I think it's cabbage. I think it's the red acre, because that's what it looks like. All that could be, that's the kohlrabi, the one way in the corner. So we're gonna go ahead and thin these out. I'm gonna go ahead and dump these things out over here, and I'll be back with you guys. what we have so far. I switched it to a bigger container because that other one was getting a little too small. I went ahead and finished the one over here. As far as what's on the table, that's the only thing that's completed. I have 2 more trays, full trays of ones you've already seen me do. I've got them up over on the stove, that way I can have a little room over here to go ahead and move stuff around. But, still working on my coffee. I found half a chocolate croissant. My clippers. As you've basically seen on all the video, or so far on the video, I went ahead and I've been just picking basically sometimes just the weakest, obviously the one that's obvious. I've also picked the ones that, on some of them, if there's like a bunch together, I'll go ahead and make sure that there's one that's kind of off to the side a little. That way it doesn't bother the roots there. And if it's, you know, offset from the center of the cell, I really don't care. It's not going to make that big of a difference when I transplant anyways. Everything here I can pretty much transplant. I've done them before. The leeks I didn't actually clip. I didn't do anything with them because I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing I do with the onions. Let them grow out some. I might trim the top off of a couple of them, depending on how big they get. Like you give onions a haircut. That way they can get thicker and they can... I can save all of them probably. When I did it last year, I just threw a bunch of seeds in and they were fine. They transplant pretty easily, just like onions, and really just like onions. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and continue. On some of these, I don't know that I'm gonna have that much to trim, because on this one, this is a Tête Noire cabbage. I only seeded maybe 1 or 2 seeds per. Well, on this one I see 4. Because it was a newer seed. I just bought actually this specific variety, these specific seeds, I just bought at the Heirloom Expo a month ago. I think the packs were 2019. These were the Baker Creek, these are the seeded. These are the round ones. These are Tête Noire, if I remember. I'll put the link down below. Or, you know, I might insert a picture or something. But these are very pretty, they're very healthy. I don't have to thin them too much. So I just want to put out there what I've done in my urban environment. And no, all these plants are not going into my personal garden. I'm gonna probably be donating some of them, sharing them, post them on the Crop Swap app. I'll put that link below. It's a free app on Android and iOS iPhones. For you to just swap crops, sell, post, share, whatever. Alright guys, that's it. Here's what I've got. Here's what I have now. I have a full thing of microgreens. That's basically what that is. I'm gonna use these probably over the next few days. I might make a microgreen salad. That's pretty much it. The shard over here is done. We have the leeks. Like I said before, the leeks I didn't really do anything to. But everything else is done. These are just, well, these are most of the trays. I've got 2 more over on the stove over there. So, alright guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Alright, peace out.